Hi guys, welcome to your tarot reading 1111. Okay, so I'm going to get right into this message. I was drawn to this deck today, so I feel like this deck has a message for you. We start with the Ace of Swords. Somebody has something to say. The Emperor. Okay. The Devil. The Page of Pentacles in reverse. And Judgment. We'll flip it back over here. So I feel like for some of you with the Emperor here, you may want to hear what this person has to say. You see this bird is bringing this ball here, and this person has their hand over their stomach, almost like that ball is supposed to be set right there on the stomach. So to me, that tells me that maybe this is making you really anxious. Like either you're waiting to hear from someone, or somebody has something to say to you, like you could feel it. And it's just sitting in this way where it's making you nervous, so you are gonna hear this person out. All right, but the Devil, I feel like you've already made up your mind, especially with Judgment here. As an outcome card, meaning that you've already had ample time to decide this situation, to decide this person's character, to decide why you made a choice. Because I feel like this has to do with if somebody wants to talk to you, somebody that you are not talking to. So a situation where there's either separation, no contact, or you're just not talking to a person, or you blocked a person perhaps, but you feel like this person's a bad apple. Like literally this person is holding an apple in their hand. Let me cover that card. And then the Page of Pentacles in reverse tells me that you've stopped giving to this. Again, you've made a determination here, or your call on this person's character or what they've done here, whatever they've done. You've made a decision about this. And look, the Six of Swords. You're leaving this behind. So you want to leave this in the past. And maybe this is why you want to let this person say whatever they're going to say to you. You could see all of these butterflies around this sword. So again, that same energy of like butterflies in the stomach. So somebody being very anxious about maybe what they want to say or need to say to you. Okay, so that's the overall energy. Let's see. Spirit, talk to us about this. What is this incoming message? What is this about, this incoming message? What is this incoming message about the Two of Pentacles in reverse? With the Four of Wands. So this is about this relationship that you had with a person where this person, without you in their life, they don't have balance. They feel like they're missing something. They're missing you. Here's the Queen of Cups in reverse. This person is sad. They're thinking a lot about you and a lot about what they did. And also, again, what they want to say to you. I feel like maybe they've seen something during this time. Here's the Two of Wands. And this looks like a person that has gone on a journey. So again, this person may be coming to some realization. And this dragon here has the world in his tail. Like he's holding on to it with his tail. So the world card could also be relevant here, where the world card to me is a card of, if there was distance created between you and this person, where the both of you needed time apart, time to see something. For you, it was to make a decision. For this person, it was to see something. Or it could mean that something's changed, such as a cycle that has ended. And so it could be that your feelings towards this person have changed. The way you see this person has changed. And it could be that something has flip-flopped here. So it could be that this person, if they were once like the chaser, now they're the runner. If they were once the runner, now they're the chaser. That kind of energy too. But I feel like it has more to do with this person does not know where you are. It reminds me of Where in the World is Waldo, you know, sort of energy of like looking at something and you don't know because there's so many distractors in an image, you know, where Waldo is like, you have to really look. And I feel like this person is really looking at something but unable to find out what they're looking for. I feel like this person is looking at you and what you're doing, and they're like looking for clues, looking for some kind of understanding or some kind of like they want to know where you're at, what you're feeling, or if it's like really over. I feel like you hold this card. If this is gonna be another cycle with this person, or if it's over. And I feel like that's exactly how you see it. Like, this is a cycle. This is a cycle that's been repeated over and over again. So, okay, here we get the Nine of Pentacles, the Page of Cups in reverse, Nine of Pentacles in reverse, Page of Cups in reverse, and Four of Pentacles in reverse. These cards, it's someone that's alone. Okay, so this person is alone. They've been alone. Here is this energy of like the Strength card. It's not the Strength card, but it's the energy of that. And in reverse, it would mean that somebody is maybe getting weaker in a sense. Maybe if this person is trying to keep their distance, they're not going to be able to sort of maintain that for long. Like, they're going to give in to this sort of impulse or like an urgency to reach out to you. You also see the Peacock here. This person is like arrogant or prideful. This person is not going to come at you that way. I also feel like this may be the first time that you see this person as being weak or like as being vulnerable with you. Maybe this person is not vulnerable with you, and this may be one of the few times that you see this person be vulnerable. With the Page of Cups in reverse, this tells me that this is a conversation that this person, not that they want to have a conversation about how they feel, but it's like they need to get this off their chest because it's really eating them up. It's making them very anxious instead of not to tell you. Because this person feels like this is the last sort of hand or card that they hold here, where they feel like you've already sort of let this go or you've gotten away. Like they're not able to have you anymore the way that they were able to hold on to you before. It's in reverse, so they don't have you that way anymore. So something has changed drastically, and that's what this person feels. It has to do with feelings, though. It has to do with this person not feeling you the same way, in the sense that maybe before you used to have a lot of love for this person, and this person just doesn't feel that from you. So you may have gotten cold with this person. Again, here's the Six of Swords come up, and this is a card of walking away, right? But also this person is in the snow, and it's dark out in that card. It's really dark. So this is talking about this person's energy right now. I feel like they're going through it. They're going through a dark time in their life where they don't know if they could see like what's in front of them. Like, look at these cards, the way that they came out, 2 upright and 2 in reverse. They're used to feeling you through your emotions. I feel like some of you are empaths, some of you are very sensitive people, and this person can just feel you out usually. they feel your heart, or you have this connection with them where they can feel you. And the Chariot saying the same thing, because it's a Cancer card of emotion. But there's this pull or this hold that they have over you, or they've had, and that's changed. And that's how this person sees it. So the Ten of Cups in reverse, see, that's what I mean. And the Hierophant in reverse. The Hierophant is, you and this person, you were headed toward this. The Ten of Cups with the Hierophant, marriage, family. And something happened. This also here with the Hierophant is the Wheel of Fortune, like above it. And it's in reverse. So it's like all these separate energies coming in to this energy of, where this person is at. And it's all major arcanas, so there's a lot of energy around this person. Maybe with the full moon, they're really feeling things. This person could be really emotional with the Queen of Cups in reverse. So that has to do with being very emotional, overly emotional. Okay, maybe they're not used to this. Okay, a few more, and then we're going to clarify these cards. So the Death, yeah. Again, major here, the Death. This person feels like I'm going to say put this to rest. So that can mean that for you, here's a card at the bottom, Temperance, where you're in this place of peace. And maybe this person doesn't understand that. Like, how are you in this place of peace when they're over here, like, dying over this, and you're, like, super just chill? Here's the Seven of Pentacles. And I think that that there's a reason for that. I'm going to come back to that in a second. I pulled another energy from this one, the Six of Wands. Look, again, this is like strength. I thought it was a strength card. So it's like all of these majors coming through for this person where you are looking like you are standing strong in your energy and your power, and you're holding up well. So maybe you had a breakup with this person. This person is watching what you do. Here's the Strength card. So look at that. And it would have been in reverse. So when I cut the deck, Strength in reverse and Temperance. So this is how you are looking, and this is them, the Strength card in reverse. So, they might be looking at you and wondering, like, why it's not affecting you the same way it's affecting them. And I feel like some of you are going back to a different time. Because I do feel like this is cycles, and a cycle that's repeated here, where at a different time, again, you might have been the one that was chasing this person, or the energies might have felt like that, because I feel like a push-pull energy here. So you might have been the one that was like dying over this, and this person just seemingly was doing fine. So it's interesting how this is turned around. And I feel like you're dealing with a person that came up as the Emperor, and that's like the first energies that we got, where they're coming up as somebody that is normally like really strong, somebody that doesn't like to show their emotions. They're kind of like the ruler, and they set the sort of, if it's the tone for, maybe this is how you guys were, like this person and you used to be very close, and maybe they were very cheery, and maybe say they were a motivational speaker, something like that, where they're used to having people follow, and if they're like a leader type of thing. And here, using that example, this person was like a motivational speaker. It's like they're having a hard time being able to play that role, or to be that role, not play that role, but to be that like cheery and in this good high vibration. They're really down and out right now. Okay, so let me clarify. We're going to clarify these cards. We're going to leave that there. It's Justice at the bottom of the deck. Okay, so Spirit, what else do you want to tell us about this Ace of Swords? We know this is a message. We know this person is going through it. Yeah, I see heartbreak and death. They're really feeling like death. And I feel that this person is wondering why you're being so harsh with them. Like, they feel like you're leaving them hanging, perhaps, or like you're judging them very critically. Not that you are, but that's how they feel. Okay, and then we still get these cards, although I don't like to clarify with so many cards, but here's the King of Wands, the Knight of Wands, and then this divine love. So you guys shared this connection, and this person feels like you're not giving this a second chance. They think that you may be being impulsive. They also may think that you're angry with them, and they're not sure if this time it's different. That's what I get. They're not sure if this time it's different because they're seeing you in this place of like balance. Again, the Justice card at the bottom, where that's the scales are balanced, but that's also your energy where you are very balanced here, but they're feeling like this is very unfair. Okay, the Emperor now, see the King of Cups in reverse. They're feeling like you're being cold, and they also may feel like you're getting advice from somebody, and they're very fearful that like you're gonna take this advice to heart and you're not gonna listen to your own intuition. There's a lot of fear here. Again, that anxiety energy was the strongest energy that came through there. And see, the Nine of Swords with the Six of Pentacles, and this is again about unfairness. And then the Page of Wands upright. They feel like you're really inspired, like you may have gotten ideas about, you know, how to leave them, or like somebody might have put this in your head. Also that you might have gotten advice to like free yourself from this person. So this person is thinking a lot about the relationship with you and them and the part that they played, because here's the Devil card, and I didn't notice this, but there's a person in the background there watching this this woman, and I feel like that has to do with this person like looking at themselves this time around, not blaming. Okay, so what else? Clarify this Devil card. Spirit, clarify this Devil card. So we get the Ace of Cups. This person thought that you were always going to be there for them. I feel like you were always there for them. Like you maybe overgave here in this connection. You were very nurturing to this person. You put them first. This person felt your energy. Like they soaked it up, actually. And your love, like it was immense. It was maybe something that they had never felt from anyone before. Like you just really gave this person a lot. But why the Devil? So this is all of this stuff that they're reflecting on, but why the Devil, Spirit? The Moon. I feel like this person may have a lot of if it's bad character flaws, or this person may have a lot of negative thoughts, like a lot of negative self-talk, might see themselves in a certain light. Maybe you didn't know this. Maybe this person comes across as somebody like the Emperor that is like very confident, but deep down when you get to know this person, they're actually not. Maybe this person, you feel like they don't even know themselves. This person may seem like a mystery to you, in the sense of you don't even know what you're seeing anymore, because you are definitely seeing something different. Again, you see it here. Somebody is watching somebody from a distance. So it's like observation. There's a lot of things that you observed about this person, or are observing maybe for the first time with the Page of Pentacles here. And this also has to do with development. So something may have happened over time where it got to this point. The Devil, the Empress. So yeah, this is your intuition. The Empress is also, though, like a very nurturing energy. You may be seeing that this was a codependent relationship for some of you. Like, you may have played a role where this person may, like, go through people and they may be, like, this really codependent person. Maybe you never seen yourself like that, but in this situation, you might have gotten into, like, a codependent relationship with a person. So, that would mean that this person maybe, in the sense that, like, you were always giving to this person was always taking, okay? Or that reminds me also of an empath and, like, a narcissist scenario. Okay, here's the Judgment card. So this person is very burdened by what you think about them and how you feel about them now. That they feel that you're not compassionate with them. You're normally very compassionate and comforting, and right now you just sort of let this person go. It's almost like you drop this person. That's what it feels like. And this created this huge hole for this person. Like, you're not there anymore, so they don't even know how to feel or take it. They might feel numb. They might feel dead inside. But also, there's regret here. There's regret. There's loss. This person may play victim and they may feel like a failure. Okay, the Four of Wands now, we're clarifying. We get the Ace of Wands. I feel like this person is seeing that they've confused you. They've caused a lot of confusion here. And this person may feel like you and them are not in alignment anymore. So it's like they desire to talk to you before you're completely gone. Before, like, they're irrelevant to you completely. Okay, we see the Queen of Cups a lot in this reading, in these two decks here. But we also see a lot of the water. And we did just have the full moon energy come in. So I feel like you may be dealing with somebody that is, again, overly emotional. Okay, so the Queen of Cups, now we're clarifying this card, and we get the Devil in reverse. This person feels like you're releasing them, and they don't have control over this or you anymore. And this person feels like you may have been convinced by a person here with the King of Pentacles, somebody that you look up to, or this could be like family, friends, an ex, because we have the Six of Cups with it. So it's like you're leaning on somebody, and somebody, they're afraid that somebody is telling you, like, not to talk to them, or, you know, not to take them into consideration because they never took you into consideration, that kind of thing. Okay, the Two of Wands now. What is this card? Here's the Page of Cups. I feel that just has to do with, this actually looks like a page card. So, I feel that this just has to do with somebody that is, in a sense, when I cut the deck, maybe immature, maybe didn't know what they wanted with the Nine of Cups in reverse and the Ten of Pentacles, because Here's this Ten of Pentacles here in reverse too with the Hierophant. Same energy. It's like this could have been something that could have gone somewhere. Like you guys may have been meant to be together, like soulmates, but this person just fumbled it. And I feel like you feel like you can't go back here. Page of Cups in reverse. Clarify this one, Spirit. What is the Page of Cups in reverse? What is this Page of Cups? I feel like this person may have written you messages and they may have erased them. There may also be a lot of frustration, and this person feels like they're waiting for you to say something because they don't know where they stand with you. Okay, what is the Four of Pentacles? You may be dealing with somebody that is stubborn. And here's the Queen of Swords clarifying the Page of Pentacles. The Four of Pentacles in reverse. So this is like an independent, clear-minded person. Maybe this person is feeling like you're being influenced by other people to make a decision that isn't really yours, because this person may think that like you love them, and you probably do with the Three of Swords here, but they hurt you. So you feel like it's a gamble to go back to this, you know. You also feel like this person may try and talk you into going back, or may promise you things, or may make false promises, but like they're not going to keep them. Okay, what is the Chariot? I feel like this has to do with you moving on. Yeah, the Knight of Swords. This is your driven, fast thinking, action oriented. Maybe you sat around and waited a long time, and now you're just driven. It's like you're in the driver's seat and you're not looking back in your rear view mirror. Especially because you got the Death card here clarifying the Hierophant and the Ten of Cups. Okay, clarify. Let's see, the Ten of Cups. The Ten of Cups with the Ace of Pentacles. What is this Ace of Pentacles, Spirit? What is this Ace of Pentacles? This person may be having a hard time moving on from this. Or they will have a hard time moving on from this. This person may be lovesick over this. What is this Hierophant in reverse? Yeah, see? The Wheel of Fortune, that's what I was saying. That I feel like that is the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. And here's the Magician card. So it's like a combination of all these majors coming out to talk to us about what this person is going through. And I feel like for a lot of them, what it feels like is, you know, breakup energy, where it's like a tower that's come into their life. But some of them may feel blindsided by it, like it was unexpected also. And you might have thought that this person was going to be stronger, or you might have thought that, not really that they were going to be stronger, I mean that's what the cards are saying, but that they weren't going to take it this way. But I feel like if you're not talking to this person, see the Tower, this person is taking it really hard. So the absence of you, they might have acted like they didn't care, like they didn't care if you left this decision. They might have said, well, you know, it's up to you if this is what you want, or they may have been the ones that left, but they didn't think it was for real, is what I got. Okay, the card that fell is the Two of Wands. Yeah, it's like they didn't know that you were going to really walk away, and they didn't know that this would be like the last time. I feel like this person is thinking a lot about like the last time they were with you. They had no idea that it would be the last time, or like the last time they spoke to you, they didn't know that that was going to be like the last conversation. Maybe you block this person. With the Seven of Pentacles, I feel here's Seven of Cups to clarify that one, and the Four of Cups. I feel like that has to do with, you know, somebody not taking an offer. Maybe you had given this person this opportunity to, you know, have this Ten of Pentacles. Here's a Ten of Cups, Ten of Pentacles, Hierophant, and Death. You saw how this card flipped over. It's like an energy of universe stepping in. And see, the Seven of Cups is here again. So it was an option where you're not an option anymore for this person because you have your mind made up here. And I feel that for some of you, you feel like you've done a lot of work to everything that you have and what you have to offer. And you've worked really hard for everything you have. This is about hard work. And this person, like, just took you for granted. And you see that. Like, you'd never let somebody take you for granted again. And that's kind of what happened here. So it's like justice has been served. And I almost feel like this was a life lesson. See, the deck is closed there. A life lesson for the both of you. Like, you were supposed to be in each other's life for the reason. Here's the World card, like I said. For the reason of learning something. So it's not about repeating cycles and just going through it, you know, over and over. You're supposed to learn. And so this is a completion for you, and you feel that. That's why you may not be so overly sensitive about this. You feel that it's an end of a cycle. And for a lot of you, it's like you're inspired now to do something new. You feel like the new coming. And for this other person, I feel like maybe they didn't learn the cycle, and so they're going to repeat the cycle, possibly with somebody else. It's not going to be you. See the Two of Cups in reverse. And here's the Knight of Cups. I feel like for you, this is a new person coming in. And for this person, it's like a karmic cycle of, you know, they're going to, what's important to them is control, and if they're looking for like respect from or admiration or, you know, something else, you know, they can go find that somewhere else. And, you know, that's just work that they have to do on themselves, because I feel like you were very honest from the beginning of what you wanted with this person, and this person knew what you wanted. They heard what you said to them about what you wanted, and it was like they made you believe that that's what they wanted too, but they in fact knew that, you know, for them it's all about control. You know, it's all about again, like maybe it's illusion or image, or it's not real, it's not authentic, and it's not love. And what you are searching for is somebody that can meet you, a partner that can meet you here in this place of love, that can give and receive and hold love. And I feel like this person like didn't know how to hold love. Like they kept reminds me of the Five of Cups, where they kept spilling the cup, and your cup too. Like they kept spilling the cups and they didn't know how to replenish them, and it was like you had to keep replenishing these cups. Okay, one last message, Spirit. What is the last message here? What is the last message here? What is the last message here? Okay. We got victim consciousness. See what I mean? Inner child. This person has to do inner child work and pride. And look at how half of that is death. I feel like this person may be dead inside. And this is the Rising Phoenix. I feel like this is your energy, where maybe you've been through a lot in life, but you always get back up. You dust yourself off and you get back up. and that's where you're at in this very moment. And there's a lot of things that are coming to you, a lot of ideas of, you know, what's to come and what's next for you. And there's a lot of death energy here with the death card, wherever it went. It was somewhere here. Yeah, this death card, and this is the same energy, the Phoenix. So I feel like for death, it's death and rebirth and a new beginning. I feel like that's your energy. But then the other sort of meaning of it is to feel like death, like literally. And I feel like that's kind of where the other person is. All right, so, oh, and at the bottom, oh my gosh, this is so perfect. Say what you mean. I feel like this is what you want to say to this person. Like, you don't want to listen to their BS. You don't want to listen to, like, maybe they make a lot of excuses, victim mentality, or they might, you know, come to you from this place of pride, or even try and appeal to you from this place of, like, the inner child wounds, and you don't want to hear any of it. Like, that's just not where you are anymore. But this person has something to say to you, and you want them to just say what they need to say so that, you know, you can both sort of have peace with this. All right, so that's the reading. I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care.